liberals forgot, the moment when Bill Clinton tells the truth about Obamacare, MSM won't tell you this. You'd never know it now, however. Some time ago not all Democrats were enamored with Obamacare. Back before the DNC had moved in, surrounded the wagons and was questioning everything Trump-related, a couple of them really broke out a number cruncher and acknowledged what a monster disappointment socialized medicine would be. In the event that you don't trust me, simply tune into Slick Willie reveal to you what he pondered the possibility of the UN Affordable Care Act back before the DNC got everyone in bold step. Try not to misconstrue, we're not all of a sudden telling you to accept what the Clintons have to state, yet in the event that one of them chances upon a right scientific condition, it may, in any case, be worth investigating. In the case of nothing else, I trust this demonstrates exactly how much the left will change its story relying upon the general plan that they need to push. This person is campaigning for his wife, who was Obama's Secretary of State and a hopeful that later guaranteed to help the Affordable Care Act regardless. This is not just confirmation positive of the unscrupulous idea of the liberals, yet in addition, proof that they need to prepare themselves to not move down the sensible Republican strategies. I don't know who composed the first Clinton's discourse, yet they likely just composed what appeared well and good in the unique circumstance. It must be unfathomably hard to stay aware of what the left is advancing and what the lie of the week is. Similarly, as with any government official, or individual, truly, we would urge you to tune in and take their words as long as those words hold up in the structure of true rationale and reason and fit inside the limits of our national law. For this situation, the useful tidbits are originating from an exceptionally astounding source. However, as is commonly said where I come from, even a blind hog roots an acorn every once in a while. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. Yes, I'm right. President Trump has had enough. Look which agency is on his chopping block. They're under investigation for. President Trump has a short rundown of government organizations that should be chopped out so as to lessen government spending and save the American individuals some critical tax dollars. Alongside cutting financing to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and the National Endowment for the Arts, he has his eye on another administration organization that requirements to go. The Overseas Private Investment Corporation, OPIC, is the following futile and inefficient government program to be whacked for crediting out $890 million worth of advances to a few and sun-oriented organizations very nearly Chapter 11. From the Daily Caller, a federal aid program President Donald Trump proposed cutting is under investigation for giving out nearly $1 billion in loans to several nearly bankrupt solar companies, according to a Reuters report published Tuesday. The Office of Inspector General for the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID OIG, is auditing $890 million of loans approved by the Overseas Private Investment Corporation, OPIC, a program used to advance loans to overseas business ventures. Critics say such business ventures should receive funding from private banks, not from federal agencies. USAID OIG initially began its audit in 2016 but kept it under wraps. The probe is centered on OPIC's decision to fund 5 Chilean solar farms and a hydroelectric project in 2013 and 2014. Many of the loans are unlikely to be repaid, according to the report. Trump proposed cutting funding for new OPIC projects in his 2018 budget outline released on May 23. Congress will not take up the president's budget proposal until later this year. The White House's budget calls for a 31% cut to the Environmental Protection Agency's 2018 budget, and slashes funding to the Department of State by 29%, while the Department of Agriculture would see a 20% cut. In total, Trump's budget proposes cutting federal spending by $3.6 trillion over the next decade, including $1.7 trillion in cuts to entitlement programs. Albeit a few business banks decided the dare to be excessively unsafe, OPIC endorsed the credits, at any rate, calling it a manageable risk. Several commercial banks examined financing the beleaguered projects, sources told reporters, but they ultimately determined the unusual schemes too risky. OPEC considered the market scheme a manageable risk, according to 3 internal reports from 2013 and 2014. It's simple for an administration office to spread money around when it's another person's cash. The American individuals went out on a limb and came up with nothing, yet I'm certain some abnormal chilling representative benefited liberally. Perhaps Trump will cut it off rapidly before it gives away a couple of more $100 million of our tax dollars. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. HT The Daily. America has been waiting for this. Brand new executive order officially ended funding to. Across the nation, we are seeing conservativist teams strike back against lethal, liberal policies. From the White House to each edge of the nation, leaders are moving back the dangerous motivation of the left that has tormented us for so long. In one express, the senator has marked an executive order that will clearly harm the goals of liberals. Via Daily Caller, South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster cut off all funding going to abortion clinics in an executive order Friday. The order states that no grants, contracts, or state-administered federal funds can go to support abortion clinics, and McMaster directed the Department of Health and Human Services, DHHS, to exclude abortion clinics from South Carolina's Medicaid network, meaning that they will no longer receive funding through the social program, according to The Hill. There are a number of agencies, clinics and medical entities in South Carolina that receive taxpayer funding to offer important women's health and family planning services without performing abortions, McMaster said in a statement Friday. Taxpayer dollars cannot directly or indirectly subsidize abortion providers like Planned Parenthood. The government should not support abortions, said local pro-life activist Gerald Freiberger in support of McMaster's order, according to the Post and Courier. We want abortion to be unthinkable. This is a big win for pro-life supporters in South Carolina. For a long time, the Americans had to suffer the injustice of seeing their hard-earned tax dollars go to fund abortions. This executive order will put a stop to it, ensuring that pro-life citizens are not helping an abominable practice. Be that as it may, don't anticipate that the abortionists will accept this without a fight. As of now, advocates inside Planned Parenthood decried the order, guaranteeing its association gives a wide range of healthcare services. Without a doubt, if that signifies just abortions. Planned Parenthood is routinely gotten out for its fraud and contemptibility. They don't give an assortment of health services for ladies, just tasks identified within supporting abortions. Rather than supporting this butcher shop of a group, tax dollars ought to be going to genuine health facilities that give services to all residents. They ought to be financing groups that save lives, not take them. We should trust that will be the situation. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. HT The Daily. It's happening. Look what Gowdy just did. He passed the vote, Hillary, Comey, Obama, and Lynch in panic mode. In a letter addressed to Attorney General Jeff Sessions and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, the Republicans said they were writing to request assistance in restoring public confidence in our nation's justice system and its investigators, specifically the Department of Justice, DOJ, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI. On Thursday, House Judiciary Committee Republicans called another special counsel, to investigate Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Loretta Lynch, Susan Rice, and Barack Obama. Presently it's occurring people. Gowdy voted to appoint a special counsel to investigate the numerous scandals and wrongdoings from the past organization. Gowdy, alongside 15 different Republicans, voted yes to require AG Jeff Sessions to appoint a second special counsel to investigate Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Loretta Lynch, Susan Rice, and Barack Obama wrongdoings amid the 2016 race. The video underneath will demonstrate to all of you the delicate parts that the mainstream media won't indicate you. As per CNBC, a year ago, The Justice Department declined to charge Clinton or her partners for Clinton's treatment of classified data while at the State Department. As a candidate, Trump debilitated to select a special counsel to investigate Clinton's activities. Comey had made an open declaration about the FBI's suggestion that the Justice Department not seek after charges against Clinton. He had said no reasonable prosecutor would bring a body of evidence against the previous Secretary of State for her treatment of government messages. That conclusion was generally panned by Republicans. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. T. Swamp Drain.